So welcome to this part of our Live and Learn for September 2024, and this is the first time I've done a live Q&A and show and tell, so I'm looking forward to answering some questions you submitted in advance, and if those who are live actually have more questions throughout the time, they'll pop them into me and I'll work on answering them. And I wanted to start with a couple questions first for you who are live, and then if you're on the replay, go ahead and drop them in the comments. What are some things you're looking forward to this fall? I'm looking forward to my sister's pumpkin pie sips. I'll have to learn how to make them sometime, but she takes actual pumpkin, brews some spicy teas, and puts them together with some coconut milk, collagen. Okay, and the second question is, what are your main skincare concerns in this season? Not only is the temperature changing, but the humidity is changing. We're seeing, all summer pretty much, we were reading 60s to 70% humidity, where we didn't run air conditioning. And then now it's dropping to the 20s to 30s, and that's a huge change in a short amount of time. Do you feel it? Yeah, moisturizing hands is a major thing in winter, and lips for me. I've started to reach for my lip balm a little more often, or my lip butter. So I'm gonna start with some of your questions that were submitted beforehand, and then some show and tell, and part of that we'll see how that all goes together. So one question was, how is the dry shampoo for people with darker hair? I think one of you on the live here has used the dry shampoo so far, but is not dark hair necessarily. So here's our dry shampoo in the hair styling products. So, and I don't have the dark hair, so I looked it up on our consultant community, where consultants just share so much and help each other out so much. And so what they were saying was, yes, it works. Even people with black hair love using it. So the key is to get it worked in toward the scalp. They say it might take a couple times of learning how to poof the right amount for you. Just holding it upright is key. If you hold it upside down, it can poof way too much and you leave white spots, but you can work them in too. Just work it into the scalp. And it is also, some love using it at night to absorb oils throughout the night, and then they wake up and their hair is pretty much ready to go, or they can add just a little bit more and make it many days without hair washes, even for oily scalps. So does that answer the question? Any follow-up questions on that, do you think? Okay, thanks for that. And another question was, at what age is it good to begin using anti-aging products? And this is something I already had in my show and tell part, talking about the new Bakuchio line. So I'm going to save that answer for just a little bit later. Another question was, how do Lemongrass Spa products differ from, lip products I should say, differ from conventional bought in a store? So here's my lip butter. We have also organic lip balms, which are almost completely organic ingredients. And so before chronic illness took me down, I used balms containing fragrance. Now when I go back and look at the ingredients, they had fragrance, which can cover thousands of chemicals hidden under that one word. Isopropyl lanolate. I've looked these up, and these are concerning ingredients. Methyl salicytate, petrolatum, polybutene, red 6-lake, yellow 5-lake, so dyes, and many other unpronounceable ingredients. So besides the obvious health concerns of putting toxins anywhere on our bodies, let alone on the lips to be ingested quickly and absorbed, I remember how those lip balms just made me feel like I needed more and more and more. Like I felt almost drier and had to use it frequently. So I'm so glad now to know that my lip balms and butters not only feel great and moisturizing, but the ingredients are also safe and healthy. The lists are amazing. The only ingredient you might not recognize on here is caprylic capric triglyceride, and that is just a coconut ingredient. They are on the page here. We have lip balms and lip butters. Of course, we also have something new. Might as well talk about that now. There's a brand new Berry Kisses lip serum, which I've not tried yet, but it's a type that has a dipstick on a little fuzzy end on it. And those who love it say it adds so much more shine to your lips. So that's kind of the point of that. Plus we do have the lip glosses and lip sticks as well. Also all without the heavy metals and really concerning ingredients and dangerous colors and things like that are all available. So thanks for that question. And then there were several questions actually about several more questions about the new Bakuchiol product. So I will dig into the rest of the questions in a little bit here. So a little bit of show and tell. In yesterday's video, I showed you my knitting bag and what I keep in here, and said I was going to explain why I keep my new Uplift Balm in my knitting bag. And so when this balm first came out, I was familiar with our products with a purpose, all these balms, and the others are, very targeted for things like rashes, cuts, bruises, muscle aches, congestion, and more. But I didn't quite know how this Uplift Balm was going to fit into that because it's orange and vanilla. But in the essential oil world, orange and vanilla are very uplifting, encouraging, if you can call it, scents that actually help our brain brighten up and our mood brighten up. So that makes sense for this. And then I thought, okay, how am I going to use it though? Because you'd think the scents you'd want to put it, where you can smell it. Well, I can smell it when I put it on my hands, and my hands are what need more moisture anyway, especially in this season, like we were saying, getting drier. But often when I put a lotion or anything on my hands during the day, it gets in the way. Do you ever find that you feel kind of greasy or sweaty from typical lotions? I mean, even natural ones can make me feel a little sweaty, and then it's hard to use the computer, and it's hard to knit because I kind of stick to the yarn. It's always wool yarn. So anyway, this is shea butter and apricot kernel oil and beeswax are the base of it, and it does not give that feel to me. So I can just rub some on like that, and I can still use my computer without making it completely slimy, and I can knit. So I'm really loving the feel of this, and then that uplifting scent as I work with it. It also makes a great lip balm. If I don't have one handy, if I don't have a pocket, here it is in my bag. I use it in my knitting bag because I'm home a lot, but a purse would be ideal for this. Just put a little on my lips, and all these ingredients are in our other lip products anyway, so it works great for that. I'm not sure if the orange oil, but everything else is. So that is the Uplift Balm. Then I mentioned yesterday the unscented body serum, and how, let's see, I got this out of my mom's bedside basket because she's the one who has it currently and she loves it. After I got a sample of it to try in a discovery kit, I put it on my wish list too. So this used to be in our luxury line of scents due to the high-powered anti-aging ingredients in here. Hyaluronic acid, squalene, and niacinamide. So it's great to lock in moisture right after a shower or bath. And serum is actually, to have a spot that's not already lotion, serum is actually deeply penetrating and very quickly absorbing. So I got way too much. A little goes a long way. And it just absorbs deeply. It's not like a lotion that's more for adding moisture on top and then sealing and protecting your skin surface. This penetrates and hydrates and then stops you from losing moisture. So it's ideal for it right after a shower or after shaving. And it's great for skin moisture, plumpness, and smoothing of skin. It's also a favorite for crepey skin, that dry, papery, crepey feel. And those who really want extra power with that use this, and then follow it up with a firming body butter. So that is our unscented body serum. And I'm going to move into our autumn scent collections. We have twice a year, three times a year, I think, spring, fall, and Christmas time. We get a special mini catalog to complement the year-round catalog, since that's products that are there for an entire year. In the regular catalog, they don't keep the seasonal scents in here. So we have 4 scents this year: Cashmere, Creme Brulee, Fall Festival, and Crisp Apple. And what I did was I went ahead and got the mini autumn sampler, which has all 4 scents in different products, and that came in here. And that way I could smell the scents I hadn't tried yet, and also have some things for giveaways. So let's see how to summarize these. Cashmere, the body oil, which is in my giveaway for those who showed up today here, is I have a friend who got to try this from a Bliss box a year ago and loved it so much she was eking it out, hoping it would come back, because it was her favorite scent in years. So she was so excited that came back. It can also be used in the hair for moisture, or for adding, taking away frizz and such. And then I know my sister loves having a body oil for right after the shower, again, instead of a lotion. And that's the cashmere scent. And then creme brulee. Who's eaten creme brulee? I never have, so I'm curious to be. No, okay. I'm curious what it's like. So I had to get this so I could smell it. It is, in this case, I think it's like walking into an autumn coffee shop. So you've got the sweet and the spicy, and there's actually a bit of coffee ingredient in here, but I think this is just the sample of the body polish. I think that coffee ingredient in here would be to just give that depth of the little bit of burnt flavor on top, or however they do that. It also has the spices of cinnamon and ginger and nutmeg and cardamom. So I was surprisingly pleased with this scent. It's gentle enough that it doesn't feel like it takes over your day if you use it to, so a body polish is that really nice exfoliating scrub. We used it last night for foot soaks and then scrubbed our feet afterwards. I used it this morning in my bath, and I'm enjoying that scent. That comes in a prebiotic body wash as well, and a hydrating body spritz. So does Cashmere, hydrating body spritz, and a hand cream, so a little bit thicker than just our hand and body lotion. Then we have a Fall Festival scent, and I'm giving away the Fall Festival hand and body lotion in the drawing for those who submitted questions in advance. I'll tell you who the winner was in just a bit. And that was one that they had last year, and I got to try it then, and I used it partway into the winter and lost it. And it just showed up again about a month ago, and I finished using it and enjoyed getting back into that scent. So kind of pumpkin, apple, spice is how we would talk about Fall Festival. Then we have Crisp Apple collection, which I mentioned yesterday. Some are already stocking up on this for completely year-round use, because that foaming liquid soap and hand and body lotion are such favorites. And then there's a room spray for that as well. Did I mention there's the same 3 products for the Fall Festival? So you can have your room smelling like fall or like crisp apples. And I did actually get this really because I wanted to restock my soap pump. I love having this in my purse, using public bathrooms and not coming out smelling and like chemicals, not having the chemicals. So I've got that in my purse all the time, restocked that. And any questions on our autumn collections? They'll be around through October. I missed saying that. So 1 more month. Okay, now on to Bakuchiol and all the extra questions that came with that. So I mentioned some about it yesterday and how it's a retinol alternative. But let's talk a little more about retinol. If you're not familiar with it, it's commonly found in beef, chicken liver, eggs, fish, and whole milk. But retinol in skincare is actually usually synthetic. Despite all the hype about retinol and its anti-aging benefits, it is actually cautioned for those with sensitive skin and rosacea and eczema and severe acne, and it's not even recommended for pregnant and nursing mothers. So that's kind of red flag. Meanwhile, bakuchiol has similar effects on the skin and is a vegan, natural, botanical, and is great anti-aging for sensitive skin. So the renewal properties of this botanical ingredient include enhancing radiance, softening skin, hydrating, brightening, improving complexion's tone and texture, and reducing the appearance of fine lines. So our two products in the new bakuchiol line are unscented and gentle, yet effective. So that was the facial serum, and here's the cloud cream. And anti-aging products, to answer that earlier question, are actually ideal to start in our 20s or 30s. Collagen production just starts dropping and the skin cell turnover rate slows, so our skin doesn't shed as quickly and renew, and it leaves it drier and duller looking. But it's never too late to start anti-aging products. So this duo was actually tested on a panel of, let's see, where's the panel? Of 30 participants ranging in age from 25 to 65. And all of them had very similar things to say about it. 96% felt like using the bakuchiol duo improved skin softness and smoothness. 96% felt like it improved their skin's overall appearance. 96% felt like it's gentle enough to use daily. Which is another question later, so remember that. Most people feel like it's gentle enough for them to use daily. 89% agree that their skin appeared brighter, and 89% agree that their skin appeared healthier and younger looking, and 86% felt that using this duo reduced the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So those are some of the benefits found by the actual test group, who only ran the test for 30 days of using it once a day before this product launched. So they had more to come still in using that. I was going to demo this serum on my hand, but like I said, I already have stuff on my hand. But let me show you the sample I got of it, which looks really small, but this is lasting me well over a month. I'm getting close to 2 months on, because it takes so little. A little goes a long way. And it's just a light oil-based serum. Again, serums soak right in. And let's see, this is for helping reduce the appearance of fine lines, increasing radiance, revitalizing complexion. And this is to use after your cleanser, and if you use a mist or a toner, you use this after that. So just put a couple drops, like 1 or 2 drops of this size of dropper, and gently apply, avoiding the eye socket. And then let it dry fully before adding the moisturizer. So this is a pure formula without a heavy preservative base, as you'll find in most anti-aging products. Then the cream is, some people don't like anti-aging products because they feel heavy or oily. But this is, I don't know if you can see, a very light, fluffy, they call it lighter than air cream. And this just melts into the skin and locks in moisture. It has another special ingredient besides bakuchiol, which works together well with it, and that is cloudberry seed oil, which is a rare ingredient known as Arctic gold. It has restorative properties, high levels of vitamin E and omega fatty acids for skin plumping and rejuvenation, and it has a cooling feel, so it helps soften and replenish skin on the face, the neck, and the décolletage. So my feedback on these would be, one thing is, don't try to change everything in your skincare at once. I changed all sorts of things at once because I wanted to try out all the new things, banana line and this, and that can just cause your skin to go, ooh, let's clear out and do a little reacting. So I had a little bit more breakouts at that time. But then I started noticing pretty soon that after using it at bedtime, I would wake up with very soft, non-oily skin, and then my breakouts were flaking off, just ready to come because the skin turnover had increased. It was so much faster at renewing my skin when I was using, because I was using this. So the breakouts just flaked off in the morning, which was exciting. So one question that came about these was, can you use this daily in the same area? Some people have tried retinol and it was far too harsh, so they couldn't even use it in the same spot more than once very often. So yes, you can use this every single night, but you may want to work into it with really sensitive skin. And if your skin ends up seeming dry, which mine hasn't, check your cleanser actually, because a cleanser can be drying, and then this doesn't necessarily go with the drying cleansers like tea tree and charcoal. And then you want to have something a little bit more neutral, like we have, if you get Bakuchiol in September, it comes as a duo. If you get the duo, it's discounted, comes in the bag, and also comes with a free prebiotic facial wash, which is a good one, recommended for, this is just a sample size, but recommended for use with this duo to not be drying. And then also the lavender facial bar soap would be another non-drying one. Also the facial cleansing milk would be another option. So for really sensitive skin, they gave this advice to those who were using it in the trial. Use it only at night for the greatest impact, because our skin rests and repairs at night. So using this at that time just gives it the best results. And then using only, like I mentioned yesterday though, you can use it during the day and it will not make you photosensitive like retinol does. And use only 1 or 2 drops with this dropper and allow it to fully soak in. You don't need to slather and have your face feel wet or oily. And then if your skin is ultra sensitive, start with just the serum, not both of them, just the serum first for a couple days. You can even patch test behind your ears and just use it there for the first couple nights if you're concerned. And then if that's going well, once you've got it on your whole face, if that's going well for a few days, then you can try adding the face cream and after the serum is soaked in. Otherwise, just give it more time with the serum if needed. You could even start with just the serum 2 to 3 days a week. See how it goes. Everyone is unique. Everyone's skin is different, and everyone has different needs. Sometimes if the gut is affecting the skin, that can affect how you react to things too. So then here's another question that came in. Does the new product that is a natural alternative to retinol cause any problems for people with eczema? So that's a good question, because retinol is not recommended for people with eczema. And like I mentioned, eczema is one of those that can come from the gut. So if you're not finding anything to work for you, do check into your gut health. But yes, this retinol is not supposed to work with eczema, but this could. So it is worth a test if you're wanting to try. It is really, really gentle, and you could, like I mentioned, you could patch test behind your ear for a few days to just see how it works for you. And I would actually suggest for anyone who's concerned about if they've reacted to stuff in the past, to get the Discovery Kit that has the 2 samples, plus this one didn't, the Fall Festival did not come in it. I used up the sample of body serum that came in this Discovery Kit. But you can get, if you order through me, it's not available just to customers, but you can get the 2 Bakuchiol samples plus the body serum sample for $11 and free shipping. And let me know if you're interested in that. And like I said, these samples were lasting me well over a month, so it's quite a deal to be able to try it out and not feel like I don't know if it's gonna work for me. Okay, I think that covers the Bakuchiol and lots of questions people had. Did it raise any more questions for you? Yes, this is a September special, getting the free cleanser. And let me know if you're interested in getting a Discovery Kit to try that product out. So about a few new products, I mentioned I was going to talk about babies and lips. I already mentioned the Berry Kisses lip serum. Oh, but that also has, I should say, castor oil, sunflower and apricot oils to lock in moisture, and squalene and vitamin E to nourish and protect the delicate skin on our lips. So that was the one that you dip into and dab it on. So another one we tried was the Baby Bubble Wash that came out as an updated product this summer, and it was an improvement. I'm not sure that the bubble part is totally accurate in the name because it's not a bubble bath, okay? It's more that our previous product for babies was prebiotic. This is still prebiotic, but the previous one couldn't even lather. This one lathers, so that is a definite bonus. And you can get a few little bubbles as you rub it onto your baby's hair or skin, and then it bubbles into the water a bit. But don't think of it as an actual bubble bath experience. So it has the prebiotics to balance the skin's microbiome for health and vitality. And it has a really lovely, gentle scent. Those of you who have smelled it here, do you have a way you would describe that? Lavender and slightly herbal, yeah, and very, very gentle. It's probably nothing that sticks around and overwhelms at all, right? Okay, just so gentle it's hardly there, and very nice. Okay, so that's the feedback we're getting on the new baby bubble wash. Then tinted moisturizer. I should have brought mine down. I didn't do that. Who all has tried tinted moisturizer here? What do you think about it? Like it a lot? And your favorite? Okay, so here is what we have. Instead of having to, if you're someone who likes to have a little makeup look but not do all the work of it, there are now 5 shades of tinted moisturizer. In fact, before this came out, I would take our liquid foundation and mix it with my moisturizer, and that works too. But this is just so much easier. It's already done for you, and it comes in a larger bottle than our foundations, and it's just a light buildable coverage. And so with the whole range of shades, I fall somewhere in here, but in the summer people often get a darker shade, and in the winter they get lighter. And it's not meant to put a whole color on you. So it's meant to blend in and just even out your skin tone. So that's been really nice to have that extended color range. And anything, if you're wanting to try but you don't know what color to start with, I can, if I place an order for you, I can get the samples for $2.25 each. Or I could get you liquid foundation samples for $3 each. So that order would have to be placed through me. All right, another new collection we have this time is Rejuvenate. Is a scent, a citrus and botanical blend. So that comes in all of our standard spa collection products, and the bar soap as well. And we have grown to like that scent. It's another great one for the body polish for our foot soaks. And I smelled it today after my sister's shower. She probably used that body oil that she loves from that. So people even use the body spritz as a hair detangler for their kids and have a lovely scent afterwards. So those are some ideas with all of our spa collections actually that have those various products in them. Lastly, a new one in the hair care area is, here we go, rosemary mint scalp oil. That is a nutrient-rich formula of argan oil, castor oil, and nettle leaf extract to help soothe dry scalp, nourish hair follicles, and promote a healthier scalp and smooth split ends. So rosemary, if you know, for scalp is commonly used for scalp health, for getting the balance right so that we can't claim it, but people often use rosemary to help with hair growth. So there's another benefit. So that's on my wish list as well. I have lost a lot of hair through the years with hormone problems, so thyroid issues. So that is kind of an overview of our new products and answering your questions about them. And one thing I wanted to mention, I already mentioned some of our September specials being getting that duo and the free product. There's also a discount on any of our whole skincare routines, brightening and gentle, trio, and and the whole routine. So you can check those out online, and if you spend $75 in your order, then you can get that Autumn Mini sampler for 50% off. All right, and then for hosting, the host benefits that I get to give away at the end of this event, there's also a shopping spree gift certificate coming up. So that is something I'm excited to give away this month. Also, we have, just for a few days running, every once in a while they'll open the Vault, which is retired products that people loved and really wish could still be in the catalog, but we'd have a thick catalog if that were the case. So they are currently running a Vault sale, which is products up to 65% off. And if you look in your on the website, you can find it in the product category or menu through my shopping link. So that gets some lip balms down to $4 a piece, and yeah, some really great deals. But a bunch is already sold out. If you want to know about these specials, to be the first to know and to be able to grab things in the Vault right when they come out, I have, there are monthly specials and a few more things throughout the year. Just text the word specials to me, and that will get you on that list to find out right when things happen. So another thing about in October, I was just going to mention, this is a brand new thing for me to try, is the Lemongrass Live. I'm not using all the features I could be showing you lots of products on here. I just wanted to get warmed up with talking mostly this time, but you saw the video and how that all works. You can actually invite friends to gather with you for your own event, host your own event through me, and I can have you jump on here with your guests for either your whole event or part of it, along with some other texting parts. So if you're interested in being the first to gather your friends here on Lemongrass Live with me, besides the joy of seeing friends from near and far and learning together and sharing your love of natural and non-toxic living, you also earn all the host rewards of free and half-price items, plus a bonus gift from me. And your guests have the opportunity to be entered in a door prize drawing, just as I'm doing in this event. So just ask me for more info. No pressure, but just ask if you're at all interested in knowing more about it. Okay, I think it's time for door prizes. So I drew the one that ended when we started this event. The winner of this set of Bakuchiol and Fall Festival is Jenny. Congratulations. I know you couldn't make it to the live because you had something else going on, but I'll be in touch and tell you about that. And then I'm going to quickly put in Krista. Congratulations. You get the Cashmere Body Oil and the Rejuvenate Bar Soap. I'll be sending that your way. Thanks for joining here. That's special to have you guys here. And that's really all I had, but so I'm going to stop the video.
For over 20 years, Lemongrass Spa has been challenging the conventions of traditional manufacturing by pioneering and perfecting handcrafted, ethically sourced skincare, hair care, makeup, and body care. We are committed to perfecting safe, healthy formulas for you and your family that deliver extraordinary results. Our approach is ethical, effective, and affordable. Nothing is more important to us than your beauty and well-being. That's why we avoid using harsh ingredients that are still found in beauty products on store shelves. It's time to make conscious choices for you and your family. Healthy, radiant skin can be yours. Lemongrass Spa. Fresh, inspired, clean beauty.